Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob and welcome back to another episode full of fun and games and whatever we can dream up here on Blake Farm. This is our series on Blake Farm, and the first time we are trying the seasons mod, so yes, for me it's quite a big new experience, so hopefully you will come and enjoy it with me, and yes, comment as you like, and just enjoy the time together guys. That's what videos on YouTube is all about. So take care and thank you for joining, and let's get stuck in immediately. All right, let's go to the truck and let's send that animal trailer to the truck. Is this thing's lights on or what? It was. Right. That's probably, no, that can't be the extra lights because we didn't buy extra lights on the trailer. We bought it on the man. I like the little drive shaft there. Look at that little. Oh, this thing has it got four-wheel drive? It definitely has. Look, it's got a little. I just can't see if that goes to the front. Has it got a front differential? It definitely, it's definitely a transfer box there in the back. So it's 4x4. Can you believe it? Although it says 4x2 on the setup, but this thing has definitely got the means to be four-wheel drive. Very nice, I must say. I'm impressed. We're gonna have to destroy some beams here to get this trailer out here, because I have to look it up from this side. It's a nice animal trailer, this, guys. I enjoyed using it. But we don't really need that at the moment. We can make better use of the space and as well as the money for this huge and humongous trailer. So we will send this to the shop and let us get our money back for this, and then once we need to sell, we will never sell more than 2 or 3 cows maybe in future at a time, so I don't see us ever using this again, It's massive trailer. Look at that thing. And there goes the post box. I don't know how that happened, guys. I didn't drive over the post box when I recorded that route, so yeah. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. Okay, well guys, that's it for now. Just a quick look at the animals, where we are. Cleanliness needs to come up. I did empty the manure and I did empty the stuff, so it will update. But yeah, we're alright till tomorrow. Excellent. Good, man. And we're now on 38 cows. Wonderful. Great stuff. Great, guys, so here we are. Oh, we just need to quickly see if we can repair this thing. Is there anything to repair on it? Yes, there was. And then obviously just sell it. 51,000. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Great, man. Now we send this back home, and then yeah, we are done for the day. Well guys, a quick look at our income there. It's about 15 grand income there from the milk and our greenhouses, which is awesome, man. And yeah, that's like the end of the midnight cycle, the normal thing. So yeah, let's just forward till the next day. Quick look at our animals. My word, we need to quickly feed them and give them some straw and grass and power food, and their cleanliness is terrible. Yeah, so they've made quite a mess last night. So yeah, let's get stuck in and sort out all these things. Good stuff, man. Very good. Excellent. Guys, it's amazing, this underground bunker facility that I have here on the farm, you know. This small little straw hut, or what do you call it, straw facility or storage facility. It's got a huge underground storage that you can't see. But it's amazing, guys. I love it. Excellent. Well guys, that's all the chores done. What took me half an hour, spent 2 minutes on the video. That's awesome. Okay, wonderful. I just want to check this nice facility, guys. It is an amazing little storage facility. Yeah, you just right click and left click and it brings a little tray out and you can store all your equipment nicely off the ground. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? It's a new addition to the farm, and yeah, it's quite nice. I must say, it's been shared with me by a friend, one of the comments, and I just had a look at it and I liked it. So yeah, we installed it. Wonderful. Awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, let's not waste any time, guys, because our new field is ready for harvest, or the next field. So without further ado, let's get our harvester up there and sort out this big field 1 and 2. It's time to put it in for harvest. Awesome, man. Great stuff. Let's get everything programmed and saved, and then yeah, Cosplay will do the rest for us. So we put the worker on here and get it all done. That's the way it works. That's why we have workers, guys. Make life easy, you know. Can't do everything ourselves. Well, we want to, but we can't. It's just not enough time in a day, you know. Great, man. So yeah, let's get stuck in. Alright, the next job, of course, guys, is to get an offload vehicle for the harvester. So let's not waste any time. Just get our things going. We want to make a route for us here from the field up to the offload point. So obviously we're going to go to the far side and get it in there. Excellent. So we record from here, and then obviously just wiggle through this little farmhouse all the way up to the offload point, and then yeah, let's get it going, man. This is actually going very well when I fast forward, you know. Makes life easy. Oh my gosh. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Here we go. Just over the tip point. just to register the offload point. Just watch out for all the cars. Great, man. I must say this little Deutschfahrt tractor is amazing. I love it. It's probably one of the most versatile small tractors on Farming Simulator, you know. I quite enjoy it. I've always liked playing with it. So yeah. Alright, let's stop here. Just name it. And it should be alright. Let's just get it going. There we go. Drive it and there we go. It's ready to offload already. No surprise there. It's gonna get stuck on the cable. Oh my word. You know, that's one thing I wish the guys that made the map, you know, just thought of, you know, let's put the wire just on the other side, you know, where it's outside of the field. My word. Okay. Well guys, as you can see, I thought of this whole thing a bit, and I've decided to rather go for an offload or an overload trailer that overloads into our big truck, you know, which makes our trips to the silos just a little bit less. So what I've done now is we got this overload trailer, and then obviously this will unload into our truck. So let's get all that checked out and set up and see how it goes. Great, man. Well guys, it took about 4 attempts on trying to program this thing to actually auto offload into the truck, and after about the 4th, 5th attempt I actually figured out how does it work, and there it is, offloading like a dream. So now that we know how it works, we can properly use this facility. And then now we just need to sort out the truck. Let's check out the prices. And yeah, this is awesome, man. Awesome to use that type of facility. It just makes life so much easier. As you can see, we now have basically finished harvesting these 3 maps. Well, fields, I call them maps, but it's actually fields. And yeah, so what's left is 3, 5 and 19, our big one. And on those we have obviously sunflowers and then canola. Not canola, soybeans. So yes, without further ado, we're gonna just have a look at the animals and then forward the time a little bit to have get to those crops to be ready for harvest. Okay guys, our bunker silo is also done fermenting, which means that all that silage is now ready for processing. So that's also another good thing. Good stuff. Righty then, so this is the next morning, and let's have a look what our fields looks like. Oh my gosh, nothing is ready for harvest yet, but we need to have a look at the animals. They can still go for the day, but we're going to have a look at this today. They are short of power food again. So yeah, I think without further ado, let me get the power food going. We're going to make our own total mix ration, obviously, because this is just it's just too much to buy. I saw it became pretty expensive to buy in. The guys probably see us coming, you know, and so they're making too much money off of us. So we're going to make our own power food. That is then the next thing to do for today while we wait for the harvest to get ready. Good, so let's first get some silage down to the farm, and then we can obviously once we've got enough silage, we can yeah, just mix our own TMR. Excellent, guys. Well guys, I've got a huge surprise for you. I've done some off-screen work and I've concreted this whole area here, just expanding our area, our workable area of our farm. And we've bought this nice big vehicle hanger, you know, or vehicle storage. Beautiful thing, cost about 90 grand. But awesome, very nice spot to park all our huge equipment. Yeah, keep it out of the out of the wet, you know, and the snow and whatever that's coming. Yes, I love this, man. This turned out very nice. Yes, I don't know what you think, guys. Leave some comments, but this is a nice size vehicle storage, in my opinion. And what's nice is it's got this concrete base that you can basically put it on every fairly different level type of grounds, you know. Anyways, here we go. This is the price. The price for the beans is still going up, so we're still going to wait a bit. Obviously, it's still on the rise, so we don't want to sell now. And then also, you can see we've made a bit of debt again, just to get going with that garage. We'll pay it back as soon as we got our crops in. Wonderful, man. I love it. It's nice to expand, you know. It's nice to upgrade your farm and get stuff that you need sorted out. Right, the next thing we want to have a look at is obviously a forage mixer for mixing the cow food, the total mix ration. So we're going to have to definitely have a look at that. Now there's this one that I've got, which doesn't look too bad. So yeah, let's just take a look at its footprint on the ground, what it looks like. Excellent. I just save the game now just to be safe, you know, before we place something. Just to be like I have a restore point or something, you know. So let's just go back to that thing. Let's find it. It's here somewhere. There we go. Is this one here? Let's buy it. Should we not? I'm thinking, yeah. But this is a huge facility. My word. It is pretty big. Now, I've never used this, you know, guys, but by the looks of it, I'm not too sure which side you load up and which side you offload, you know, so that could be a bit of an issue. I do have another one here somewhere. Let's just find it. Is that one there? It's got this offload on that side. Yeah, let's rather go for this one here. I've never used these, so it's gonna be touch and go, and let's see what it does, you know. It's a 3 bin, you know, you just chuck your stuff in and it offloads on the side, which is much better. Oh, I love that. Right, yeah, you see this is smaller. So it's got the three bins for your 3 types of fruit that you need to chuck in, and then it just mixes your total mix ration for you, or power food. Now we need to put it at the place where obviously it's going to be happy, but this is going to create a space between the building. Don't want it there, and there we need to drive past it, you know, on the side. So the ideal spot will be on a corner like that, where you can drive past it and also fill it up from the one side. But yeah, it's not going to work nicely here on this area of the farm. So we're going to keep this ground area open for further expansion and other things, you know, that we want to leave. And it's just standing out too far from that building. Not a nice spot. Turn it like that. Yeah, and that pole is now just not in the right spot. Let's look for somewhere else on the farm where we can place it, you know. What else is there? Where else? What about here? Let's have a look here next to our bunker silo. This looks very nice, because you can still got enough space to tip in front and on the concrete paving and offload spot, which I think that is the way to go, guys. That must be the right spot. So let's place it here. Excellent. Just get the right distance away from the other building, because remember it's offload triggers. So yeah, it should be alright. I think that's just ideal there. Yeah, must be. Right. Excellent, man. Good stuff. So now, let's test it out. Let's try it out and see how it goes. I love how this thing has got a fairly big tip trigger, so that's fairly nice. Quite enjoy that. Let's try and hook 2 bales this time. Oh, what? No, wait. Farmer Bob is not too good with this type of equipment. I must actually try and set this up on my steering, because there's so many buttons on the steering wheel, you know, but who knows, maybe it can work. Can I actually stick that into that one? Let's see if that can work. We must just drive slow, which is going to be difficult. Not go too fast, not go too slow. And what's nice about these mixers, guys, is you don't need to worry about ratios, because it automatically keeps the ratio, you know. So you can just feed any amounts, it will mix the right ratio for you, you know. So that is awesome. So far it is all working good, very good. So let's try and hook 2 more bales. I just want to see, I'm going to try and hook them low, you know. That might help a bit. Push that one in there. Maybe I can connect it, 2 of them together. Yeah, I think that can work. Yeah, that can definitely work, guys. Oh, now it's hooked the other one skew again. And obviously, if you go too fast backwards, which is very difficult with my pedals, because my pedals doesn't have, it works like a switch by the looks of it. I just can't get it to work properly, you know. It's either max or it's off, so you have to tap, 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 tap. It's like a keyboard, same thing as a keyboard. So that's very, very annoying to actually try and drive a thing smoothly, you know, like that. Now, too fast, Farmer Bob. You have to go much slower. So at the end of the day, we could have gone there and back already with 1 bale at a time. By the looks of it. And I must say, this bale spike seems to be just pulling through the bales easy, too easy, you know. Then again, in real life it's probably the same draw, you know, so it's fairly realistic. So there we've got 24,000 liters of silage. We can actually up that to, let's put 2 more in, and then we've got enough. Oh yeah, just gonna grab a nice mouthful of tea. Oh yes. I think I'm gonna not worry too much about 1 bale at a 2 bales at a time. It's gonna be so much easier just coming to fetch 1 bale, drive in there, drive back. It's gonna be much better with 1 bale, you know. So yeah, let's not be lazy, let's just do it right. So much faster, guys, much less struggle. That's what Farmer Bob likes. Simple and easy. We don't want struggling. What on earth did I drive into now? I don't know if you saw that. Oh, it was probably something on the ground. An invisible shield. So there we go. Just grab it nice and softly. Oh my word. Oh no. Oh my god. I'll probably... Yeah. Something is the matter with this bale. It's just not sticking on the spike. I think I've actually had much better performance using the pallet fork, because it's much more wider. This little bale spike, tell you, the pallet fork does quite a good job handling bales. I actually only bought this bale spike because I thought, for some reason, I can't feed the cows these bales. They don't want to take these bales. So yeah, I've actually didn't check now, but I think we've already got enough silage in there. So let's put this back in its place. Yeah, we're not going to be baling soon, guys, because I'm not a baling type of guy. To me, baling is a big waste of time if you've got a loading wagon. Why on earth would you want to bale if you've got a loading wagon? It's just the way I'm thinking, you know. You've got the loading wagon, load the stuff up, man. Store it in storage, like you do with all your grain. Why can you store grain and not grass, you know? Come on, guys. With today's nice storage facilities, it's totally possible to just store grass or hay as is, you know, and then work with it from there. I mean, you've got such nice equipment these days. Why bother with all that? Right, now back to our... where is it? Here he is. This boy, thinking what trailer are we going to use. We're going to use the big green one. So let us put this down. Switch it off and get going. We also still need to do a wash bay, guys. Seriously, we need a wash bay to wash all our equipment. So that will be the next thing that we're gonna... Oh, you know what? Man. I'm gonna time-lapse this, guys, because it's gonna be pretty boring to watch this whole process. So what I'm going to do, I've got the other bales here as well. So let's load all these bales. I forgot now. I wanted to go with the wagon and load, but let's first finish these bales. Alright, so I'll time-lapse the rest. Guys, as you can see, the pallet fork is a much better bale handling tool than the actual bale spike. Well, I must say, this is standard equipment that comes with the game, you know. So I haven't bought any third-party stuff. There is pretty nice equipment, but since we're not going to be bothered too much with this type of baling and whatever, so yeah, senseless spending money on stuff that you're not going to be using that much of, you know. Good. Now guys, I think that's enough grass and hay, or whatever you want to call that. Now for the actual way of doing things. I'm wondering what this other, is this straw that's baled, or is it just grass or hay? I'm just not too sure what this, because that looked to me like hay, or this could be hay and that could be grass. So yeah, I'm not too sure. But let's just see if these bales are accepted at that last drop off point. Hopefully that will be, because I don't know what to do, what else to do with these bales. Oh, there was something on demand. I just want to have a quick look what it was. Oh, it is potatoes. Okay, we're not going to be having potatoes at the moment. Although potatoes is one of your best crops to actually plant, guys, because of the yield. Sugar beet and potatoes, they give great yield, so you make a lot of money because of the yield, you know, per hectare. The problem with potatoes is the equipment is ridiculous, you know. But I mean, if you look at harvesters, you pay 400 grand for a harvester anyway, or 500 grand for a that was crazy, for a normal grain harvester anyway, you know. So yeah, the equipment is just, the problem with that is a normal harvester, you can harvest so many types of crops, but a potato harvester, you can only harvest potatoes, which it's a lot of money to spend on one crop type, you know. But it will be fun to plant a bit of potatoes sometime and put a nice big harvester to work. I'm actually at the wrong bay now, so gently, oh yes, it does take it, wonderful. Oh, I'm so grateful, because then I can get rid of those bales too, you know. So those things, I didn't even realize starting the game that it's part of food. I thought it was just for decoration, you know. So many things is normally, when you're in the game, it's for decoration. So yeah, I didn't expect it to be real stuff you can use. So yeah, we started the game thinking that we don't have any food for the cows, which we did. Especially because this is seasons, you know, and we had to wait for stuff to get ripe, and before we could even think of doing anything, we had to wait for the grass to grow and be ready for harvest and whatever. Okay, I'm going to be quiet now so we can time compress this as well. Oh wait, look at this one, guys. He thought he's gonna get away with it. But I've got a surprise for him. He's going into the mixer. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Yeah, I don't know what happened there, guys. It just, somehow I clipped something, or I don't know what happened, but it just went whoop, and then it both dropped off. Okay, praise the Lord, we finished with that. Okay. So let us get our trailer. I don't know how, if you have to switch that thing on or whatever. We're going to have a look at that just now. Just want to park this dear Johnny here. I think for now we're going to leave the bale spike on. I'll probably have to put away the scoop. We'll get around to that a bit later. But for now, we need to get our trailer. Sorry guys, and then yeah, let's get cracking. Obviously they have to be a small trailer because the big one doesn't fit into the cow barn or what, the cow shed or the cow stall, what do you call it, cow barn, whatever it's called. Right, I want to see how much TMR have we got. I say like 15,000 liters an hour or something that this thing makes. And by the looks of it, I don't know if there's anything in it yet, but let's have a look. Oh yeah, this side. Well, it says there is, so let us fill up. There we go. Beautiful. Nice full load of TMR. It costs us virtually almost nothing to make. Remember now we've got that huge bunker silo there at the animal cell point that we need to actually get moving to the farm. But I mean we can work it from there. It's just a long distance, so we need to get something big to move that stuff all the way up here. Ooh, we're gonna definitely have to come and clean out here. Supposed to cleanliness is down the drain again. I'm actually in the wrong way now, guys. It's supposed to be the other way around, so came the wrong way around, so I just want to have a look what it looks like now. Where's the animals? Power food, yeah, that's looking good. We can actually bring we should actually not have given that now. We should first fill the rest. So we need some water, straw and grass. Water, straw and grass. The hay is still good. So we need water, straw and grass. I also built a nice little road up here for us to utilize. So we don't have to go all the way back. Okay, straw and grass. So that's our next two things to bring. Yeah, I tried moving that bales into the cow shed, but it just doesn't want to go in there. So I thought maybe it's the pallet fork, you know. I'm moving the thing with a pallet fork. So yeah, crazy enough, it's not the pallet fork. It just doesn't want to accept it there. I'm too far away. There you go. That should be better. A little bit more. And now we want straw. Let's do straw first. I like this way it's projecting a little stream where you need to stop. It's supposed to be a little laser light or something. So you can actually see where you need to park your trailer. Very nice. Nice and handy. So here we go, guys. Let's fill this up and I'll see you when I'm finished with that. Well guys, this is the end of another episode, and it was really fun sharing this time together. I really wanted to say thank you for tuning in and joining me in this venture and having all fun together in our favorite game. I would love to hear from you in the comments if there's anything you want to say, or any ideas, or anything that stood out to you. I would love to hear whatever you think, you know. So yeah, it's always fun to do that. But thanks guys for tuning in, and you've been great. If you liked the video, just give it a like. If not, thumbs down. Honesty is always the best recipe. I just believe that, you know. So guys, take care, man. This is Farmer Bob saying cheers. Until next time. Bye.